Grand Theft Auto 6 may be more detailed than we may have even expected, which is saying a lot, okay? Because I felt like at one point the expectations for Grand Theft Auto 6 was a little bit too high, but maybe our expectations aren't high enough because a former Rockstar graphics programmer has listed on their LinkedIn that they led a development team of a next generation procedural breakable glass system for vehicles and props. So what does this mean? Because that's a lot of big words, okay? Maybe it's not a lot of big words, maybe it is for you, but those are a lot of words. So what does that mean? LinkedIn is pretty much, it's just a website where you can list basically your resume and what you have done in the workspace and what you can do. This programmer led a team of people at Rockstar that the whole purpose behind this team was basically making a glass system. Okay, that is insane. I'm talking about they had a team of people. Listen. I need you to listen to this. A team of people just for glass physics. Okay, I'm talking about how long has this game been in production? Okay, how long has this game been in production? The developer worked on this system for over 3 years. Over 3 years. Y'all, I need you to sit here. I'm about to repeat myself. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. I'm about to repeat myself. For 3 years, he led a team that was basically just all about glass physics. Imagine that. Okay, when a lot of people think when making a video game, when you're making a video game, you're making the characters, you're making what they say, you're making the buildings. No, they had an entire team for 3 years just making glass physics. Okay, let's say you shoot a car. If you shoot a car window, depends what type of glass it is. Is it bulletproof? Is it not bulletproof? Let's say it is bulletproof. You shoot that glass. Depending on where you shoot it, there will be specific cracks in the window based on where you shot it. Okay, let's say you shoot a house window and the whole glass shatters, okay? There will be individual fragments of glass, shards of glass based on where you shot it, what type of window it is, how big the window is, okay? Let's say you and your friend have TVs side by side and you guys both shoot the same window. The shards of glass, the fragments of glass that shatter will all be different. The way it is scattered on the ground in the game will all be different. That is how detailed this game is going to be. It is insane. Like, I'm having trouble just thinking about how just basically your whole job. Every day you wake up and go to work for 3 years. 3 whole years. You just get up and go to work just to make a glass system. Okay? You tell your friend, you're like, yeah, I work at Rockstar Games. I'm working on GTA 6. Whole time, you're just working on glass physics, okay? Which is crazy. That means they have whole teams behind physics that we don't even know about. Maybe like wheel physics or road physics. A whole team around fish. A whole team around water. A whole team around clouds, okay? A whole team around wood physics and wood shipping, okay? That is how big this game is going to be. Now, in the LinkedIn, he says, word for word, took lead on the next generation procedural breakable glass system for vehicles and props, okay? He says next generation, meaning this is something I don't think we've ever saw before. This is something we've never saw before. This game is going to be so impressive. As soon as I get into the game, I'm breaking some glass, okay? I want to see what this team was working on for 3 years, okay? Was they just getting paid free money, or was they actually putting in the work, okay? 3 years on some glass, this is wild, okay? I'm gonna repeat it again. 3 years on a glass system. That's what we're dealing with. That's how big this game is, okay? And this former Rockstar dev actually took down the LinkedIn post because this is, I mean, that was basically a spoiler. Okay, that's basically spoiling and leaking that the glass system will be so insane in this game. Okay, I could only imagine what other teams are working on this game and how many different teams there are working on so many different types of physics. This will be the most immersive game of all time. This will be so, and it will be the most realistic interactive piece of media of all time. But we won't know how much until it comes out. So until then, stay tuned.